Okay.
Hi, I'm Matthew. This is Shane and his mum, Nicola. Shane and Nicola have a very, very interesting story to tell. I got a text, I think about the 1st of August last year from, I think it was your sister, saying that Shane had a serious car accident and was in Temple Street Hospital with brain injury, bleeding, and damaged leg, I think, tibia, fibia, together with a lot of injuries. And no one better, Nicola, to tell the story than your good self. With a little help from Shane, who is now 5. Am I right?
5? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's a big fellow now. Okay. So, can you pick it up from there, Nicola, and tell your version of what happened?
What's that? Okay, well, Shane was knocked down on the 15th of August last year. And like you said, he had a fractured skull and a severe brain injury and a fractured tib fib. And he had a bleed on his spleen as well. So up in Temple Street, they put him to sleep anyway, and he went up to Temple Street and he was in a coma there for, I think it was about 9 days. So in the meantime, my sister Katie, she called you and asked if you would help with the healing, because obviously we were very worried. We didn't know what kind of effect the bleed was going to have. They said they wouldn't know until he woke up the severity of it, but they said he had a lot of bleeds on the brain. And so after being in the ICU for the 9 days and healing with you, and Shane woke up and he was slowly but surely he came back to himself, which we were really concerned about that wasn't going to be the case, and that was all we were really.
I remember at one stage, sorry to interrupt, Nicola, but at one stage you said to me, Matthew, can you help? I want my boy back. And now you have him back, which is great.
He's bolder than ever, I'd say.
Well, no,
but we're just happy to have him.
Better than ever. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, that's was the main thing for us, because we hadn't any idea what he's going to be, what way he was going to be. But he has his small few things, but not in I think the doctors were shocked as we were about how well he recovered, and so quickly as well. Like, he definitely was one of the quickest to recover.
Yeah, this is what doctor said, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's doing so good to recover so quickly. Like, it's not even a year since the accident, and he's
playing football, huh?
Like this. Yeah.
Well, there was also a problem with the leg. It wasn't healing, is that right? After a number of weeks. And
yeah, I think it was
15 weeks.
Yeah. It was in the cast all the time. He was in the coma and then in the hospital as well, and they said that it just wasn't healing right. And they showed us the x-rays and it was just not joining. And then after speaking to you again, we went back up and we were like, we didn't think that after, they said once they did the next x-ray, they'd look at an operation to get the bone to heal properly, like pins and that. And obviously we didn't want him going back in for operation again, but after the week of healing with you, and he went back up for it, and we couldn't believe it. So
the bone had knitted again, and didn't need any pins or plates or anything like that, and so he'll have no problem with scoring goals or whatever with that leg. I'm hoping that it'll be as good and stronger than ever. Yeah, we when we received that X-ray, the bone wasn't aligned, and I don't know what was the reason for that, but we specifically worked on that to get it healed, and obviously the work paid off. And I believe now he's back to school.
Yeah, back to school. He just
and was back a month after the accident. Is that right?
Yeah, he started in November. Yeah, so yeah, it was the very start of November. But he was out in October. Yeah, so amazing. And he's been doing really well in school as well. So
he's a very bright young man, like his mum and his car, of course. Well, we're delighted with Shane's progress, and I'm sure the doctors and all the rest are very impressed with his recovery.
Definitely, yeah. 100%. Are you happy?
Yes, there was, I think at one stage you texted me to say that there was a mass on the brain.
Yeah, there was 2. Yeah. Build up.
2. Yes, one on either side of the brain.
Yeah.
And when that was scanned, what happened?
Yeah, when we went back for his last scan, they said that the 2 fluid pockets were gone now. And we saw the scan ourselves, and his brain was like, it looked good anyway from what we could see. There's one black spot, they said, but they said whatever's there is done, and, you know, it's not really having, you know, he is the way he is now, so like he's perfect.
A super bright young man, and I hope school is going to be good when he goes back. And you know, you played a very, very important role in all this yourself, Nicola, and I'm sure you got a lot of help from the family as well. And your input is instrumental as well in getting Shane back to school and feeling good. So thank you both for going over it with us.
Thank you.
We appreciate. Yeah. You know, when I tuned in to Shane shortly after the accident, I pick up the vibrations, of course, in situations like this, and I felt fractured. And so that's obviously my sensitivity in picking up the problem. But we're glad now that that's all over. We're glad that you have your little boy back again, just as you requested.
Yeah.
And Shane, thank you so much for being a wonderful boy. And thank you, Mum, for going over it with us. God bless you both.
Thank you
Take
so
care.
much.
And thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.